Hey everybody, Miss Carissa here. So excited to have you guys join our DIY music night. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make some of the crafts that we were able to mail out to some people. So I have all the supplies that I need in front of me. You would have gotten some things in the mail from us, and there's just a couple things that you need to get from your house. One is a cardboard tube. So that could be a toilet paper roll, or you could take a paper towel roll and cut it up into smaller pieces, or you can do a really big one if you want to. But I cut one into smaller pieces. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need some tape, either clear tape, or if you have masking tape or washi tape or something that has patterns on it, duct tape works, really any kind of tape. And then a piece of paper, any piece of paper, or another random piece of cardboard. I took this off of a package of sandwich baggies. And then some markers or colored pencils or crayons or anything that you might want to decorate with. Those are the kinds of things that you'll need to be able to do our crafts. So I'm going to show you what we're going to be making, and then I'm going to make one for you. So this is our DIY Jingle Bell Morocco. So it has the dowel rod, it has pipe cleaners, and it has some of the jingle bells that came in your bag of beads. So let me show you how to make one of these. So if I have my dowel rod here, I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and I'm going to leave about 3 inches or so off the end of it. And I'm going to start right here and I'm going to start wrapping it around. And I like to wrap mine pretty tight, close together with each other, but you could also spread it out and make it spiral a little farther. And then once you get to where there's about 3 inches left on the other end of it, you're going to stop wrapping. And then you're going to take one of these little jingle bells and you're going to slide it onto your pipe cleaner like this. You could put more than one on there if you wanted to. It depends how many you want to make. And then so we have it like this, and then we're going to fold this end back towards the dowel rod so it gets hooked on there. And then I'm just going to twist it up a couple times so that my jingle bell stays on there. And then I've got one down. All right, so then I'm going to take another jingle bell and I'm going to do the same thing on the top one. Now, if you want to leave it out here super far long, you can do that and then fold this over like this and twist it up again. Like that. So now this one's out a little longer than this one is. And then I'm going to take my other pipe cleaner. I put yellow and orange because those are my favorite colors. And I'm going to start the exact same way. Leave a little end here. And then I'm going to wrap it around and around. If you wanted to, you could layer your pipe cleaners on top of each other. You could like mix the yellow and the orange one in together if you wanted to, or you can do them separately, however you want. So I'm going to take another jingle bell and slide it onto here, fold my pipe cleaner back, and twist it like that. And then I'm going to take another one and put it on the top one and do the same thing like this. So you can shake it like this. Now I have a Jingle Bell Morocco. So I can shake it like this. I also like to pinch it between my hands like this and then spin it back and forth and get my jingle on that way. So this is how you can make a Morocco. You could do it lots of different ways too. If you wanted to take your pipe cleaner and just wrap it around from the middle and have it be really, really long and have long ends for your jingle bells, you can do that too. I'd love to see you guys be creative with this one. So that's one. Our second thing that we can make is a shaker. So this I made with the cardboard tube that I had and then the beads that we sent you in the little baggie. And so the way it worked is I took a piece of paper and a little piece of the cardboard to tape across on the ends. And then I put my beads inside. And then I taped on the top end of it too, and then I decorated the outside of it. So on the bottom half, I used this colorful masking tape that I had, and then on this end, I used just some markers to draw some designs on there, and I used just regular Scotch tape to tape up this side. So I'm going to show you guys how you can do that. So you're going to take that extra piece of paper or that piece of cardboard that you had, and you're going to take your tube, whatever tube you're going to use to do this craft, and you're going to set it on there, and then you're going to trace around the outside of it. So you're going to trace the outside so that you can see where you should cut this out, okay? I've already traced this one, so I have a cutout there, and then I would take my scissors and I would cut that shape out, okay? I already have one done though, so I'm going to use this one. I have this cardboard piece cut out here. So I would place it right on top of the end of the tube. I'm actually going to flip it over so that I can have the other side out. And I think for this one, I'm going to use this green tape that I have. Now you don't have to have colored tape like this. You can use just regular Scotch tape or masking tape or duct tape, really anything. And then you can decorate it too. So I did one with just the Scotch tape, and I've done some with the masking tape and these colored tapes and stuff too. So either way is fine. And I'm just gonna tape across the top here so that my little cardboard piece sticks on there, because I don't want any of my beads to be falling out. So I'm doing pieces all the way across the top here, like this, and I'm just going to fold them down over the edges, okay? And you can make kind of like a little present fold at the end here to make it lay down flat, okay? And then after I'm finished putting everything in, I'm going to take some of this tape and wrap it this way around it to make it look nice. So I'm going to take my beads that are in the little baggie, and I'm going to dump them in here. Now, you don't have to use beads. You could use rice, you could use beans, you could use little pieces of gravel. You could use all kinds of things to make these shakers. And the different kinds of things you put in there is going to make a different sound whenever you're shaking it then. So you might experiment with some different stuff that you could put in there. So I'm going to cut out my other end to go on top of my tube so that it gets all sealed up. So here's the other end of it, and I'm just going to set it on there, and then I'm going to take some more tape and tape right across the middle and fold it down over the edges like that. And then I'm going to take another one and put it on this edge, and I'm going to fold down this side, and then go up like this. Fold that down, and then I gotta do one more side over here. Take those down. All right, so now I got this. And I think I'm gonna switch colors of tape. But again, you don't have to decorate with tape. You could decorate with markers and with crayons. You could draw pictures of yourself, of your family. You could draw some cool designs. You could draw pictures of you doing crafts. You could draw pictures of you doing sports, really whatever kinds of things you wanted to do on there. So I'm just going to take some of my tape and wrap it around here. This one has some pretty flower designs on it, so I like that. I'm just going to wrap this up. Yeah. And then there's 2 rounds. And like I said, you can use a toilet paper roll, you could use a paper towel roll, you could use, really any kind of tube. If you have like a little piece of plastic tubing, like that you would use for pipes and stuff like that, you could use that. Really anything that you come up with. But it doesn't even have to be cardboard. You could make a shaker out of a like a cottage cheese container, or a cream cheese container, or like a plastic container that has a lid. You could do it with that too. So I'm almost done here. putting the tape on mine. There we go. So just a reminder, this is the first one I made as an example. So I did the same kind of tape there, and then I did one end that has the Scotch tape, and then I decorated it with some markers. I drew some vines and things on there. And then this one I did with my colorful tape that I have. So you can use this as a shaker and a Morocco too. So we have jingle bells and we have shakers. And I hope you guys have a really good time in our DIY music. Check out the other videos that we have posted on this channel, and you can see some other ideas of things that you can make at home to make music. And I hope we see you guys next time too. Bye!